So today's Thursday, 3rd of January I think, or 2nd of January, I don't know, I lose track when I'm not at work. And I'm off to Tulip Meats for the very first vigil of the year. And today I'm taking, if he turns up now, I'm at his house, Paul from Those Vegan Guys. You can follow them on YouTube. Links below as usual. So let's go and see if he's bottled it or he's coming. So look who I have with me.
Hi, it's me, Paul Burgess from Those Vegan Guys.
So he's doing it. He's a virgin and we're going to break his virginity.
I am not a virgin.
So we're going to break him in gently, and we're going to see what happens. But I'll leave it there, and we'll catch up when we get down to Tulip Meats. So here we are at Tulip Meats. This is where they murder over 3,000 sentient pigs a day. And the lorries are coming in constantly, over and over, all day. So we're actually here as a vigil. For those guys who don't know what a vigil is we just witness the animals that are going in there. Better run before I get run over. Witness the animals going in there and just record the last minutes of their lives. And just bear witness to them. Because otherwise they just go into there undercover, nobody would know, and we need to bring it into the forefront. There's not many people here today, but there's always a presence, and this is every Thursday, every other Thursday and Sunday I think these guys come here. So hopefully we'll get some wagons. So can I ask you guys, why do you actually come and do this? Stand out in the freezing cold on the road? What are you actually trying to achieve here?
I want to raise awareness of what the animals in here are going through, that the pigs are being gassed to death, which actually a lot of people don't think happens. When you tell people that pigs are killed in gas chambers, they generally say, oh no, that doesn't happen in this country, that couldn't happen because the meat would be unsafe to eat. Well, it is happening, it's happening right there. You can see the big canister of gas right behind us. So really we're here to raise awareness. It's January, it's Veganuary. We want people to stop eating meat. There's so many different alternatives.
Do you think people are actually that detached from it? They really don't know what's going on? Do you really think people are that disassociated with it?
I think that they know animals die, but I don't think they honestly know how they're dying. They don't want to know. When you tell a lot of people, it's kind of, see no evil, hear no evil. They just don't want to know, don't want to acknowledge that they're part of that and that they're funding that. And it's because inherently most people do class themselves as animal lovers, but perhaps, don't want to make the change because they don't put two and two together.
Do you think it's a humane way to sort of knock the pigs out by gassing them until they fall asleep and then gently cut the throats? Do you think that's a humane way of killing animals for meat?
There's no humane way to kill an animal that doesn't want to die, but particularly with the gas. The pigs are put onto what essentially is a Ferris wheel of death and lowered down into gas chambers. The gas, I've been told, has a feeling of drowning once it's inside their lungs. They thrash, they have been seen in footage in hidden cameras to thrash so hard that they actually tear up their own boobs. I mean, that's not humane, that's not suffering, that's suffering in the worst way possible.
Correct, you're right. What about have you got the same feelings or?
Yeah, I mean, I've been a while back vegan recently, and it's just important for me to remind myself.
Yeah. Do you think that's important for a lot of vegans to do to come
Yeah.
down and bear witness to what's actually going
Yeah,
on?
because it kind of motivates you in your everyday life.
Correct. Yeah,
to
you're
kind of,
right. You're right.
Keep fighting, basically.
Paul's first time on a vigil, so he was a bit reluctant. I've had to ask him a few times to come, but what advice would you give to people who want to come down for the first time? Is it as bad as all that? Is it emotional? Is it?
Yeah, I mean, I shed a tear today because I've not been for a while. I remember when I was coming regularly, I kind of became a bit numb to it and didn't really feel anything anymore. I think emotionally you have to kind of shut yourself off, but I've been for a while. Just having a pig's nose and then their fate. Yeah, it really tears you up. I still feel it now.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
but what's your name, by the way?
John.
John, thanks, John. Yeah. Cheers. So guys, how long have you two been coming here?
Nearly 4 years we've been coming here now.
And do you think it's having an impact?
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, he's just said that the kill today is down from 3,000 to 2,600. That's still an enormous amount of pigs. Piglets.
Is that not because it's after Christmas and things
No,
tend to
just
die?
ask the same question. I asked the same question, and no, it's because demand is lower.
Wow, that's a big impact though. 1,000 lives. Wow.
Well, a few hundred said it was down before Christmas as well. Yeah.
Because I think it's normally about 3,000 to 3,500 a day.
Well, about 3,000 a day.
3,000 a day, yeah. And when are you going to stop doing this, coming out and standing here?
People stop killing baby piglets and other baby animals, because it's only the baby animals that get killed and then their mothers. So when people stop eating them and being really weird and eating body parts, then we'll stop coming here.
Yeah. And is that how you view people who eat meat? Do you find it really spooky now because you've been vegan so long?
Well, it is weird to eat somebody's body, isn't it? I mean, it's decomposing flesh. In any other sense, you'd have maggots running through it, so...
But didn't you eat meat before you went vegan, or you been vegan all
When
life?
I was a child, I ate meat. I've not eaten meat since I was a child.
Right, so you
But
are...
it's not meat, is it? It's a fellow child that I was eating because I didn't have the knowledge that I've got now.
Correct, you can see it like that, yeah, definitely. And what about yourself? How long have you been vegan?
I've been vegan 6 years.
6 years.
I've been coming here just over 1.
Right. And what made you go vegan in the first place?
In the first place, I think I was a vegetarian since I was 13, so it was took me a long time to take the next step, but
Would you say it was a logical step?
It was my daughter. I'd when you get those images, I had these images of cows struggling. When you see them walking across the bridges at motorways, it just things stay in your mind, don't they?
It's looking fabulous.
Yeah.
You know that it's not right.
So it played on your mind for a long time. Yeah,
But then my daughter watched, I don't know if she watched Earthlink, she watched a documentary.
Okay.
And she said that it really upset her and she wanted to give up dairy.
Right.
So she's like, yeah, great.
Yeah.
That was it. So
Right.
we did.
And how do you think your health is fared? Because apparently us vegans, we can't get enough vitamins, we can't get enough protein. So are you nearly dead now? Do you think you've got...
very nearly dead.
Yeah?
And
You're not going to last much longer?
just about managed to get the gym 3 times a week.
3 times a week, yeah.
Yeah.
Just to sit in the canteen
Just
and
to sit
eat
in
more
the canteen.
protein, really,
I can hardly move. I'm falling apart.
And why do you think that it's the majority of vegans are women because it is the majority of women. So why do you think that is?
I find that really strange as well, because when I've been doing outreach, doing like the Cube, that often it's the men who seem a little bit more sort of emotional about it, and often I find women are quite sort of detached. So I find it really strange.
Yeah.
Whether it's just the sort of people that stop at the Cubes, I don't know. But I suppose in terms of like a lot of people say like the dairy, it's that sort of recognition with mothers, isn't it? And you know, as a female, those of us that have had children, what it's like to have that bond with your child. And just the thought of,
because people don't seem to be able to sort of put together that just because it's a cow, it's not some brainless machine. It is a sentient, thinking, loving animal, just like we are. We're animals. People forget we're animals, and it's like, how can you not think that it would upset an animal having its young taken away from it? And I personally think that dairy is the most cruel.
Oh, it's horrendous.
Because not only are the cows tormented for the full life, they're then killed in the end for the beef industry, and it's totally like abused. It's the worst. And this is why I think people who are vegetarian really need to sort of think again about the choices.
But there are so many people that don't actually still. I know we share the footage, we share information all the time. Yeah. But there's so many people that still don't know what goes on behind the scenes in the dairy industry.
Well, I thought, honestly, this is God's honest truth, I thought that cows produce milk 24/7 just purely by eating grass. It was a process that eating grass caused them to do, and if they didn't get milked, they'd get ill. No, that's what I thought. And it was a surprise to find out that they were impregnated by farmers, which is pretty weird.
But we've just got so much, people have the advertisements, the media, it's all telling you that this is what you need this. You
Definitely.
Need to have this, otherwise you're going to be unhealthy.
And that's why it makes me laugh when they say vegans push this sort of lifestyle down your throat. I've got to sit there and watch TV and have McDonald's, KFC, takeaways, Just Eat, and then indigestion tablets, heart tablets, statins, all advertised on TV. All that's rammed down my throat. And I've got to sit back and listen to people going about the NHS when we could sort the NHS out quite easily by telling everyone to go vegan, and they wouldn't get half the ailments that they go into hospital with in the first place. Absolutely. It's crazy. It's like a vicious circle. But anyway, thank you for that. It's interesting. Thank you. Hello. Oh, you're beautiful, aren't you? Hey guys. Okay, subdued they are. They know something's wrong, they know what's going to happen. Hello mate. Oh, it's frothing at the mouth. Look how sad that guy looks. So, what are your thoughts on your trip today, Paul? How's it made you feel?
Empowered.
Empowered in what way?
Well, I thought it would break me emotionally. I thought I would just be really upset, and I am. Having seen those pigs going in that truck, I am. But Cherie was just asking me, you know, like, because I said even a week ago I would never come to something like this. And Cherie just said, so why? And I said, because I have a choice. I can come here.
Yeah.
They can't leave. And I think it's important to document stuff like this. But it empowers me more as a vegan to want to keep trying to make people aware, without them getting angry and defensive.
I mean,
if they came here and they saw this, they would never touch bacon or pork again.
I mean, you can actually say now, when people say, well, how do you know? You can say, well, I've been outside that slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
I've seen those pigs. I saw 4-month-old pigs in a wagon, subdued, just sat there, scared to death. I saw the eyes of the condemned.
It's the eyes, isn't it?
It is the eyes, because they're so human.
They're terrified.
You can see that fear in their eyes. You can see it, and there's no denying it. It doesn't matter what anybody says.
This is why people come to vigils.
They need to. If you're vegan, you need to come to one. If anybody in the Oldham, or a Cuba Truth,
something.
Yeah. I mean, if any of you guys out there in the Oldham area and want to come, just send me a message and I'll bring you over. Well, that's basically it. That's what a vigil is all about. Just bearing witness to the animals, letting know that the people are there fighting for them, letting you guys see what happens to this, and it's not just neat little packages on the supermarket shelves. It's a lot goes on beforehand. This horrible transport system rammed into wagons, taken through on the roads. They don't know what's happening. It's dark, it's cramped, it's horrible, and then they're taken to a place and just gassed and slaughtered as though they're just literally a piece of fucking meat, a product. So anyway, that's it for today, and I'm going to shoot away later.